Cha Yong-woo is the best plastic surgeon in the country, known for his amazing skills. After one of his surgeries, an ordinary-looking actress became a top advertising star because of her beauty. He is the hospital's top doctor, handling surgeries no one else can. Every patient leaves happy with their new appearance. However, Cha Yong-woo is very logical and doesn't connect emotionally with his patients, almost like a robot. One day, a woman came to see him. She said she wanted to completely change her face and become a new person. Cha Yong-woo noticed she seemed nervous and scared. He advised her to think carefully about whether she truly wanted to change her face. That evening, as Cha Yong-woo was driving home, the hospital director stopped him. The woman had been injured in the parking lot earlier that day and needed emergency facial reconstruction surgery. Cha Yong-woo was hesitant because he usually doesn't handle trauma cases. But the director reminded him of his past experience as an emergency doctor and the urgency of the situation since the woman's eye muscles were paralyzed. Cha Yong-woo agreed, quickly planned the surgery, and did an excellent job, fully restoring her face. After the surgery, Detective Lee Min-hyung came to Cha Yong-woo for his opinion on the woman's injuries. Detective Lee, who works in the Major Crimes Unit, is known for her determination and sometimes acts without thinking. She explained that the woman had been attacked by her ex-boyfriend. The ex-boyfriend lied, claiming the woman started the fight, even though she had reported him for abuse. Detective Lee found out that the parking lot cameras were not working at the time of the incident. Now, she needed Cha Yong-woo's medical report to prove that the woman's injuries were caused by her ex-boyfriend.
A few days ago, Detective Lee Min-hyung met Drive Cha Yong-woo while chasing a woman suspected of fraud. The woman pretended to be rich and beautiful, thanks to plastic surgery. To catch her, Lee Min-hyung dressed up and went to a club where the woman tried to seduce Cha Yong-woo, a wealthy doctor. When Cha Yong-woo lightly touched the woman's face, he immediately noticed damage to her cheekbones and advised her to see a doctor. After he left, Lee Min-hyung removed her high heels and arrested the woman. As she was taken away, she kept shouting for Cha Yong-woo, amazed by his ability to see her injuries just by touch. Lee Min-hyung was impressed by Cha Yong-woo's skills, but he was distant and refused to share patient information without a warrant. Because of this, the woman's abusive ex-boyfriend, who had hurt her, was not punished. Determined to stop him, Lee Min-hyung kept a close eye on the situation. On the day the woman was released from the hospital, Cha Yong-woo told her to return for a checkup in 10 days. She looked sad and said she might not be alive by then. Later, in the parking lot, her ex-boyfriend kidnapped her and forced her into his car. Lee Min-hyung saw this and quickly jumped into Cha Yong-woo's car, asking him to follow the kidnapper. Remembering the woman's words, Cha Yong-woo chased the car and made it stop. Inside the car, the woman no longer looked scared. Instead, she stood up to her ex-boyfriend and accused him of his abuse. Inspired by Cha Yong-woo's earlier advice, true change must come from within, she realized she didn't need to change her looks but to find courage. Secretly, she started recording her ex-boyfriend's actions on her phone, capturing evidence of his behavior. This recording became the proof needed to arrest him. At that moment, Lee Min-hyung broke the car window and arrested the man, using the video as evidence. Cha Yong-woo also helped by calling an ambulance and giving instructions to the paramedics. With Cha Yong-woo's medical report, the ex-boyfriend was finally punished. The next day, while Drive Cha Yong-woo was performing surgery on a young woman, her mother burst into the operating room with the police, shouting for him to stop. Cha Yong-woo stayed calm and told his team to continue. He explained that the patient was an adult who had signed the consent form and that stopping surgery while under anesthesia could harm her. After the surgery, the mother accused him of pressuring her daughter, who she said had an anxiety disorder, into getting surgery. She claimed her daughter was mentally impaired. Cha Yong-woo calmly replied that it's not a doctor's job to verify a patient's mental health or question their reasons for surgery. However, Cha Yong-woo had actually understood the girl's feelings before the surgery. She had a twin sister who had passed away, and her mother was always reminded of her lost child whenever she looked at her daughter's face. The girl hoped the surgery would help her mother cope with her grief. Later, on his way home, Cha Yong-woo thought about his past. Years ago, he had a girlfriend, and they were planning to get married. One day, they witnessed a car accident. As a surgeon, Cha Yong-woo stopped to save the victim's life, but he missed an important meeting with his girlfriend. When he finally rushed home, he was hit by a car on the way. Even now, he often remembers his girlfriend's face. Meanwhile, Detective Lee Min-hyung was investigating a case where a middle-aged man had fallen to his death. She realized she had seen the man a few days earlier at Cha Yong-woo's hospital. The man had angrily accused Cha of only caring about money because he refused to operate on his daughter, who had severe facial burns. The man claimed the burns were from an accidental bath incident and begged Cha to perform reconstructive surgery. Cha Yong-woo had refused because he only did cosmetic surgery, not surgeries for burns. He also suspected the burns were not accidental but didn't say anything. The man, feeling rejected and believing Cha thought he couldn't pay, caused a scene at the hospital. In the present, Detective Lee Min-hyung found a suicide note on the man's body. The note was full of curses directed at Drive Cha Yong-woo, calling him a greedy doctor who only cared about money. After the man's death, the media began heavily criticizing Cha Yong-woo. Lee Min-hyung worried for him, knowing plastic surgeons often face intense media attention. Cha Yong-woo, however, seemed calm and unbothered. But the negative publicity soon had real consequences. Many patients cancelled their surgeries, and an important hospital project was put on hold. To address the problem and protect the hospital's reputation, the hospital director arranged a press conference. They announced a new partnership with the police to provide free surgeries and medical care for crime victims, with Cha Yong-woo leading the program. This announcement was made official at the police station, and the media backlash against Cha Yong-woo finally ended. Meanwhile, Lee Min-hyung continued investigating the man's death. She discovered that before the man died, he had arranged for his daughter to receive treatment for her scars at a special hospital. This puzzled her. Why would a father who cared so much about his daughter take his own life? Later, she learned he had been diagnosed with terminal cancer shortly before his death. Even with this information, Lee Min-hyung wasn't fully convinced. She spoke to the man's daughter for more details. The daughter revealed that her father had accidentally caused her facial burns while he was drunk and upset after her mother left them. Although he felt guilty and tried to make up for it, she resented him. She said her life was already ruined and wanted the investigation to end quickly to avoid drawing attention to her scars. Lee Min-hyung understood her feelings. She shared that she, too, had a difficult experience with a family member in the past and didn't want their problems to affect her life. However, she had chosen to face the truth and fully investigate, hoping it would bring closure. At an internet cafe, an incident occurred, and Detective Lee Min-hyung was called to the scene. A girl and her boyfriend reported that a waiter had been staring at the girl's legs and followed her to the restroom, trying to assault her. The girl said she acted in self-defense, swinging a knife at the waiter's face to protect herself. Lee Min-hyung asked her junior officer to talk to the cafe owner for more details. The owner described the waiter as a shy person who loved painting. However, some customers had complained recently about him lurking near the women's restroom. As part of the hospital's partnership with the police, the injured waiter was sent to Dr. Cha Yong-woo's hospital for stitches before the investigation could continue. After the surgery, Lee Min-hyung came to the hospital to gather evidence. But Cha Yong-woo stopped her, reminding her that the waiter was his patient and the hospital was not the place for questioning. While examining the waiter, Cha Yong-woo noticed him clutching his shirt. Underneath, he felt a bulge and realized the waiter had previously undergone chest surgery. After asking for consent, Cha Yong-woo performed another surgery and removed infected implants, discovering the waiter was transgender and suffering from severe complications from the earlier procedure. During the surgery, Lee Min-hyung started questioning the case. She wondered if someone struggling with pain and surgery complications would really try to assault a girl. She also noticed the girl seemed unsure and avoided eye contact when explaining what happened. This made Lee Min-hyung doubt her story even more. After the surgery, Lee Min-hyung asked Cha Yong-woo for the waiter's medical records to help with the investigation, but he refused, citing patient confidentiality. Frustrated, she asked why he agreed to the hospital's partnership with the police. To many, Cha Yong-woo seemed cold and uninterested in his patients' personal lives. But Lee Min-hyung believed his true motivation was a genuine desire to help victims, not just to fix his public image. Her words made Cha Yong-woo stop and reflect in silence. Before the surgery, the waiter insisted he had not assaulted anyone. Remembering Detective Lee Min-hyung's doubts about the case, Drive Cha Yong-woo considered checking the waiter's surgical records but decided not to. After successfully removing the waiter's infected implants, Cha noticed the waiter was deeply upset. Online, people were accusing him of being a habitual voyeur and attacker of women. Angry and hurt, the waiter told Cha that the girl who accused him was lying. On the day the waiter was discharged, Lee Min-hyung's junior officer came to escort him for further questioning. At the elevator, Cha Yong-woo stopped them and asked about the girl's height. Using his skills as a plastic surgeon, Cha analyzed the waiter's facial wound. He noticed the wound was deeper at the start and shallower at the end, which showed the knife had moved downwards. This meant the attacker was taller than the waiter. However, the girl who claimed self-defense was shorter than the waiter. Lee Min-hyung also observed blood on the boyfriend's shoes. Forensics later confirmed it was the waiter's blood, splattered from a swinging weapon. The boyfriend had claimed he only entered the restroom after hearing his girlfriend scream, but the evidence suggested otherwise. Putting the clues together, Lee Min-hyung realized the boyfriend had stabbed the waiter, not the girl. She arrested the boyfriend and presented the evidence. During interrogation, the boyfriend confessed. On the day of the incident, he was playing games in the internet cafe and spilled beer on the floor. The waiter came over to clean it up, which distracted him and caused him to lose the game. Out of anger, he followed the waiter, who was standing near the restroom while the girl was inside, and stabbed him in the face. To avoid being blamed, he told his girlfriend to lie and say the waiter had tried to assault her, making it look like she acted in self-defense. After hearing the boyfriend's confession, Lee Min-hyung charged him with assault. That evening, the waiter came back to the hospital to thank Drive Cha Yong-woo for respecting his privacy and not revealing his transgender identity or surgical records. He gave Cha Yong-woo some of his paintings as a token of appreciation. Although Cha seemed indifferent, he felt a sense of warmth inside and wished the waiter the best in becoming a painter. At the police station, Lee Min-hyung learned that Cha Yong-woo had once worked in the emergency room. Her junior officer believed that Cha's move to plastic surgery, which involves less personal interaction, suited his more distant personality. As Lee Min-hyung reflected on how Cha had helped catch a kidnapper and how he had acted seriously in the clinic, she realized that his personality might be more complex than it appeared. Meanwhile, there was a new lead in the case of the man who fell to his death. A neighbor contacted Lee Min-hyung, saying they had seen a strange person running through the apartment hallway on the night of the incident. This made Lee Min-hyung wonder why this mysterious person might be involved with Cha Yong-woo in the case. After talking with her junior, she realized that Cha Yong-woo might be in danger. Later that night, while Cha Yong-woo was leaving a convenience store, a car followed him and tried to hit him.
To find out what happens in the next episode, make sure to subscribe.